Yes, I'm Abdallah Baghi from Siwa, Oasis, and I came all the way to Finland just to exchange values between Siwa culture and Finnish culture. And I think now just to start with, Siwa town, as you can see, the mosque and donkey carts, the most famous transportation in Siwa. Well, now it's not anymore, but we still have some, still used by people there because more faster transportation is preferred. And now I can go to the masterpiece of the museum and the most famous silver in Siwa, which is called agrau, the round one called agrau, and the disc, we call it adrem. And just to your knowledge, nothing has been done after the Second World War, and also only very rich families, they can afford to have it for their girls, and it's worn without the disc if she's unmarried, but if she's married, she has to wear it, both the disc and the necklace. That's why there are very, very few were made in Siwa. Nowadays, I don't think they're available. They are all collected, I think, somewhere, but luckily we still have some even in Siwa. And this, the laqain, also very famous. You can see how the ladies wear them in their head with the leather, and the two tassels should be tied to the back of the head. Also, we can see the bracelets. These bracelets we share with the Berber culture. You can find them in the other places like Morocco, Algeria, Mauritania, Libya. So they're not specifically Siwan, but they are Berber. But what is really typical Siwan are the rings. Normally we have four kind of different shapes of rings. The square one worn in the thumb, and round one worn in the middle finger, rectangle ones in the ring finger, and the oval shape with the small finger. And as you see, the disc we made reproducing it as smaller, so they could be practical and people can use them. And of course, as an important thing in Siwa, as you know, Siwa is surrounded by desert, so this is a very nice place with nice dunes to have safaris. This is a wedding dress, and this is a basket to have bread. We will tell you later about in detail about these two objects. And that trousers go with the wedding dress. I think now we can move to the next room. Talking about wedding dress, first I'd like to show you the mat that the bride sits on her wedding nights to have her hair braided. And this dress worn, well, let me start with the first 3 nights. This is the first 3 nights dress. We call it akbar al-lihrir, means the garment of the silk. And of course, this scarf goes with it. And then on the 3rd day morning, the bride moves from her bedroom for the first time to receive some young guests visiting her from her own family. She should be wearing this white midlan, which is the boys and the girls come to visit her for the first time, and she should serve tea and give them candies and biscuits, and she lets them play in her own bedroom for the first time after her wedding. We move to the third one. The black wedding dress is worn normally on the seventh night of the wedding, and that occasion is her mother comes to visit her for the first time after her wedding, and normally the mother invites, it depends on how many friends she has got, like 50, 60, could be 100 women. They are all invited to attend this nice occasion, and they all wear their best clothes and their best scarves, and as usual, they try to show. The bride should be wearing this black dress, and at that night, the groom prepared a heart of the palm tree decorated with like coins and flowers, and he gave it to his mother-in-law as just to show respect and thank you for beautiful bride that she offered him. And this dress is also to be worn like for daily use and happy occasions. Since we're talking about wedding, after that the girl became a wife, and she cannot, of course, as a tradition, when she wants to go outdoors, she should wear tarfudit, which is covering, and this is how they look when they are outdoors walking in the street. And of course, they can walk, they can be taken in a donkey cart, they could be taken in any transportation, but this is how they look when they walk in the street. They cover themselves with tarfudit, and it's very essential piece, and it's still used till nowadays. So let me take you to, well, now she got married, and she has to deal with, as any woman, with the kitchen. So we will gonna show you some pieces of the kitchen. As you see, this is, we call it sanduk, which is normally they have two, one for the man and one for the woman, and they keep their clothes in them. And the two plates you could see on top of it, made out of apricot wood, and the bigger, for bigger families, of course we eat on those plates. This also, again, a daily use garment, dress. This is, we call it incense burner, because normally after cooking and after baking bread, because as you know, we make our bread at home, we take some charcoal and put it after every meal. We start putting the teapot on top of the charcoal and wait until the tea is ready, and we make it. We make the tea in 4 more times, 3 times. The first time should be better, and then sweeter, and then very sweet. And the third time, the children, the young children, can share having the tea because it's not as strong as it used to be. This is ajra. We call it ajra, to pour water in this to wash the guests. They can wash their hands. This we call it al-is, that normally comes from Africa. We share this with Africans, as you know, we are also Africans, and there are different sizes, and it depends on the number of people who are going to eat. And this normal we present sour milk and also dates, so people when they work around 9:30, 10 o'clock, they have a break, so they can drink the sour milk and take dates, and this is how they feel like they have their energy back. This basket also one of the most important pieces, because we keep bread in them. As you can see, the bigger basket is the bigger family. So This one, for example, for a couple just newly married, as you can see, it can take very few, because normally in Siwa we try to eat fresh bread like every other day, so we don't have to keep that much bread. But nowadays, ladies in Siwa, they make bread and they keep it in the fridge, so they save time. This a basket. It could be used for a farmer to go to the garden or to do the shopping. This is also a bird trap. And just to your knowledge, in the former times, Siwans used to catch birds to eat them. They don't catch them to play or to make anything else, but they used them as food. Well, seeing this, I think this is the only piece that has to do with men in this exhibition. To support the back, they wrap it, the farmers, the workers, they support their back with this, and as you see, it's made out of wool. They always keep it in their back to do climbing the palm trees or the olive trees or digging in the ground. So this is very important for a Siwan worker. If you look at these trays, they are very colorful. They're made in a place called Gara, which is, if you take a shortcut through the desert between Siwa and Gara, 130 kilometers. As you see, this is the head of Gara tribe. His name is Sheik Mahdi. And the workmanship between Gara and Siwa, the Gara workmanship is always colorful, like this, but the workman of Siwa Oasis is only plain with some silk dots decoration in it. Well, now I think I'm sure I didn't say enough, because when it comes to culture, you can talk and talk and talk, but I don't want to waste your time more than that. And I think I will leave you to enjoy this exhibition, and I'll go home thinking of nice memories, all the nice memories I had from Finland. Thank you so much for listening and for paying me your attention. Thank you.